Hello, Happy New Year, everyone. Jason Smith reporting with the weekly residential real estate showcase Miami.com residential real estate report from Miami, of course. Here, serving you 22 years now. As you know, every week I give you an update on what's happening with different neighborhoods and different price points here for residential real estate in South Florida. Today, we'll be talking about the waterfront homes in Miami. Waterfront homes, different price points. I'm very familiar with the waterfront homes. I haven't had the fortune to grow up in a waterfront home in Coral Gables in Old Cutler Bay. So I'm intimately familiar with that lifestyle and how amazing it is to be on the water. So let's go ahead right now and show you a little bit about what's going on in the Miami waterfront update for this week. So here we have what's available in Dade County area on the water or surrounding Biscayne Bay. And I'm going to show you per square foot what they're trading for, or at least what people are asking, what the sellers are asking, to give you an idea. So at the top of the price points that are available now in Journey's End, which is a private neighborhood right next to Matheson Hammock in Coral Gables, they're asking $69.9 million. We showed that to you on a previous session, but let's take a quick peek here. 12,000 square feet, 7 bedrooms, 8 baths, 2 half baths. It's been on the market 263 days. And here we can see photos of this Mediterranean style property. So this is available for $69 million today. Theater, seating right there, media room, amazing finishes. So you get an idea of this home right here. And that one rests on, it's about 2 acres, 2-acre peninsula property right there. You can see they've got about a 90-foot boat there that is accommodated by the docks. Now let's take a look at the other end of the spectrum, still on the water, still ocean access. I was in this home a few weeks ago in Coconut Grove. It's, in my opinion, it's a great value to be on the water and have ocean access. Yes, you are limited by the size of the boat you couldn't put there. You couldn't put a 90-footer like we just saw on that $69 million property. It's a gorgeous property, however. It's got about 60 feet on the water. You can put about 2 30-foot boats there. 3,370 square feet under air, listed by Ashley Cusack with Berkshire Hathaway. It's been on the market 172 days. We'll take a quick peek at that. Here's Dinner Key, right over here, Dinner Key Marina. Downtown Miami, you can see how close it is. Miami Beach is over here, upper right. And you basically this is the home right here. Sorry, right over here. And you just scoot right out that channel and you're into the bay. And it could do with some updates, or you could move right into it if you like. So giving you an idea, again, what are they selling for? What are they asking? This one is asking $1,290 per square foot versus the one at the top is asking $5,700 per square foot. Now we'll take a peek over at the actual trends for what's happening. Let's say we'll divide it up into certain price brackets. So I'm going to go from 4 to 7. Actually, before we even do that, Zyrel, can you play a quick video of the property that we just sold? This was one on Key Biscayne and what we did to sell the property. And then we'll move on to the trends, what's happening in the waterfront market.
my heart is when I get rich, you know I got
Thank you, Zyrel. Yes, that was a very special day. So that was it was an open house for the brokers. It was also a fundraiser for Big Brothers Big Sisters. As you saw, Gail Nelson, he's the CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Greater Miami. He was there. We were able to raise $3,000 that day for Big Brothers Big Sisters during that open house. And even more importantly, my little brother, who you saw there speaking with a white shirt, his name is Andrew Gray. He's been my little brother since he was age 8. He's turning 30 this year. He's no longer little. He towers over me, as you saw right there. So you may not know that 1% of our commissions on any sale that we do goes to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Miami to support what they're doing in the community, because it's amazing. There is a waiting list of about 1,000 young boys and girls in Miami who are waiting to be paired up with a big brother or big sister. So I encourage you, if you'd like more information about becoming a big, please contact me. I can tell you more about it, and I can connect you to the right people at Big Brothers Big Sisters. So let's go now into the trend for what's happening in the real estate realm here for waterfront properties in Miami. So what I like to do is look at months of inventory. That's the best indicator of what the market is doing. 6 months is a neutral market. Above 6 months, so here, for instance, you see 11.8 months right over here. Above 6 months is buyer advantage. Below 6 months is seller advantage. Meaning what? So let's go into the first bracket, which is 4 to 7 million for the lower bracket for homes on the water here. So 4 to 7 million, 7.5 million, let's say. These are all waterfront properties that we've established in Dade County. There's 63 months of inventory. What does that mean exactly, 63? You simply divide the 63 homes between 4 and 7.5 million in Miami right now in the water by the one that sold last month in November. There was one sale. 63 divided by 1, 63 months. So that's the formula. So the idea, if you were buying a house now on the water, you've got 63 sellers that you can consider their home, and you've got one other buyer that competed against you last month. If you go back to October, you had 9 that closed and 5 more that went under contract. So 61 divided by 9, let's say, that would put us at 61 divided by 9, at 6.8 months of inventory. So it's closer to a neutral market back in October. And then it was a slight buyer's market in September, buyer's market at 11.5 months. If you go back to Christmas of last year, the holidays, December, you had 9 months of inventory. So by and large, it's typically a buyer's market, not a dramatic buyer's market, but still it's a buyer advantage when you've got over 6 months like this. Now we can take a quick peek at the average price. Let's go for the average price per square foot. 1,308 per square foot, 1,892 the month before that, 1,064, 1,587. So in the mid thousands is what you're looking at per square foot in that 4 to 7 million bracket. Now let's go to the 7.5 to 12 million bracket. Let's see what that market is doing. Buyer advantage or seller advantage? So there's 66 months of inventory, definitely a decided buyer's advantage in November just passed. And why is that? Because you had 66 homes available, and actually it doesn't show that any sold that month. So you have plenty of inventory there. Now, if you go to the price per square foot in that 7 to 12 million range, they're trading closer to, at least asking close to, no, this is sold. I take that back. They're trading for 2,000, 2,100, 2,300 per square foot. In August, it was 1,694 per square foot, which makes sense because you see fewer home sales in August when the weather is less attractive here in Miami, and the people who are buying these types of properties, many times they're not in Miami at that time of year. So it's interesting that you perhaps saw less demand and therefore a lower cost per square foot for the sales. By contrast, if you look back to February of last year, which is really great season, the weather is beautiful, boat shows, all kinds of events happening, art festivals, tennis tournaments, F1, Formula One racing. There you saw 23.26 per square foot was the average price sold. Now we can take a quick peek at that's 7.5 to 12.249. Let's go to 12.25 to 15 million. Take a quick peek there and see what that market is doing. So we saw 69 months or so inventory just now in the previous bracket. Now in this bracket, interestingly, so you get up there into 12 million and above, there's actually less inventory and it's less of a buyer advantage. Still a buyer advantage at 30 months, but not 69 months like we just saw for the earlier bracket of 12 to 15, sorry, of 7 to 12. So it's been a buyer's market throughout 13.5 months. Let's see if seasonality comes into play here. If you can see April of last year, it dipped down to 16.5 months of inventory. August, interestingly, was 13 months of inventory. I would have expected that to be higher in August. As we headed into the holidays here, October, November, 28, 30 months of inventory. And what were they trading for? Average price per square foot in that range, 1,923 per square foot, 2,000 per square foot, 3,500 per square foot in May and June. So that gives us an idea there. Now let's look at 15 million and above for the waterfront homes in Dade County only, right? With no limit. Let's take a look at what that is doing in terms of months of inventory, how many listings. Again, instead of seeing 60 months, 70 months of inventory in the lower brackets of price point on the water, you're seeing less than 30 months of inventory in November for the 15 million and above on the water. 20 months, 23.5 months. Yes, it's a buyer's market, but it's not a dramatic buyer's month like 60, 69 months of inventory. Now, what are they selling for per square foot? 15 million or above. 2,700 per square foot in November, 3,700 per square foot in October, 3,300 per square foot. This is the average sold price. So it gives you an idea what things are selling for there. And yes, if I can be of any assistance to you, my team and myself, Jason Smith, our website right above here is showcasemiami.com. My cell phone right over here is 786-326-8115. You can call or text me at any time, and I'll be sure to get you information on whatever you need. We also have access to many off-market waterfront properties. So if you ever want something that you haven't seen what you're looking for on any of the portals, the websites, the MLS, if you want to see what else is out there, for instance, we have one in the $10 million range, an off-market on Key Biscayne right now. It's not on any website, which would be, it's the lowest available waterfront property in Key Biscayne. As you just saw, we sold that one for 9.4 million. This one that we're talking about is very enticing because it has more of a wide water view, which is something that's valuable in the waterfront realm, as you know. So happy to help you get you access to that property if you're interested. I'll turn it over to you, Zyrel.
Yes, thank you so much, Jason. And please, everyone, don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell so you'll be updated of our next Miami market update. Leave a comment below and tell us what neighborhood you want us to feature next. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you so much, Zyrel. Talk to you next week, folks. Have a great one. Bye.